Hello everyone, my little cell things are now effectively dry. They've come out quite well, so what I've done is before this video I kind of pre-taken the tape off, but before I apply it all, and this is the first time, so if this goes wrong it goes wrong, so and I'll go back to the drawing board, as they would say. So, just to recap, I've got conductive ink on the PET, or effectively plastic, and then I've got zinc oxide just on aluminium. This here is double-sided tape, which I utilised to allow me to do the blade method. And then from my previous video, my thoughts are what I'm going to do, and I've already got a vision that this is going to mess up. Essentially, take off the double-sided tape, put the flip this over to make a cell, and then to top it off, I'm going to stick it into my press. Which, and if you have a look at one of my other videos, you can see on how simple this was to be built. So I'm going to do this one in two parts. So there will be a pause. So the first initial one is to flip this over, and then the second one I'll just put into the press. But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to take a reading before and after putting in the press to see whether we see any difference. So these are essentially dry, so let's see on how it goes. So let's see if I can mess this up. Hope not. Right. And I apologise now for any form of swearing. In fact, we've already got one little problem at the moment. As you can see, some of the zinc oxide has come off. Now I think to get round that, which I'll do whilst we've got the video running so you can see what I'm going to do, is if we just take a knife, just gently score along the side of the tape. It's probably going to be a better way of doing this, and also doing it. This is not like a Blue Peter special where there's one prepared earlier. This is all over the place, so please ignore what I'm doing, but it's an idea anyway, and I think this is all about just sharing the ideas and seeing how they come. Also, in fact, maybe just the way that you pull it away from it. So if I gently pull away, but you're not seeing none of that at all, pull away at right angles, okay, so that's that. Then, as always with tape, get stuck to it. Right, hopefully this is going to be a lot easier. So again, if we try this again, so pull away at right angles, right angles, as best you can. It's going to start twisting. Slightly. Okay, so there we have two very neat parts. Now I did make this in the way that I was going to with this cross. In fact, this is actually going to work. Do you want that to be? So I want to avoid touching the double-sided tape as much as possible. Also getting on parts. Because I've cut the plastic to be identical, and there we have it. Brilliant. In fact, that's exactly on how I was wanting it to come out. So let's get something of grief. So just give a using the right tools for the wrong job, or as the phrase goes. So there we have it, a nice thin cell at the moment. So got my copper, sorry, I keep on calling it copper, conductive ink that side, and I've got my aluminium there. So I'll just get this, as I said, I'd do a quick live test. This is where everything all goes wrong. I hope not anyway. Yeah, totally wrong. Nothing coming out of it at all. Well, there you have it. Pile of poo. I'll edit this and find out what's wrong. But then again, that's just a method way. Obviously disappointed that I didn't get anything from that. I'll try applying some heat to it and see what happens. Also, I'm just going to whack it in the press anyway, see what happens. So, as you can tell by my voice, very disappointed. I've had my readings from the other ones that are virtually the same, no real difference at all. Using the conductive ink, aluminium and also zinc oxide. Not too sure what the initial issue is. I will have a look and I'll come back. Yeah, a disappointing result.